This is Hyden. Turn off a wave rock. I'm going to keep going, and Norseman is where I'm aiming for. 5 kilometres, mainly dirt road. I'm looking forward to this little stretch. I've been wanting to put this one off for a long time. This is the early bit of the road between Hyden and Norseman. Currently it's bitumised. It's basically one vehicle wide. Trucks coming out of the way, chuck up a lot of rocks and things, so you just really just get off the road and sit and wait, let them go past, and then pick up and take off again. The road just disappears into the distance. Looks as though it's going to be a few kilometres at least before we hit the gravel part. Turn up to Lake O'Connell, Lake Barley, Lake King. The road does widen up again. A bit of a cross breeze happening here, blowing us all over the place. Okay, we've reached the gravel road bit. Interested to see what sort of condition this is in. I believe it's not too bad. There's a bit of corrugation, I understand. We'll see how we go. It's still all farming land here at the moment. We've just come through the state barrier fence, and we're now heading towards where the Holland track crosses the Hyden to Norseman Road. So we're now approaching where the Holland track crosses this particular road. The edge of the track right there. I think we just might reduce the tyre pressures on the caravan. They're just running a little high, I feel, for this type of road, running at between 43 and 39 pound. I'd set them all about 35. Now along the road they've got these little signs on the side of the road which is 1 kilometre away, and that is the Forestania plots, which is a designated camping ground, or at least it's listed in Camps Australia Book 5 as a campsite. That's where we're heading for. There's marked on the side of the road. Well, there's a shed in there, but let's see what this is all about. The Forestania plots, 1960 to 1967. Let's have a look and see what it's all about. Well, it's 4:50. I've decided to make the move to go onto the breakaways. There's a trailer pulled in just ahead of me there. They had a look at the plant, and then I had a look at the camping spot, and then decided they would continue on as well. So we might both be at the breakaways tonight. Now the breakaways are 71 kilometres away. It's 10 to 5, and I would anticipate we'll get there probably somewhere around 6 o'clock. So should still be light by then. Just set off for the night. Well, the road's turned fairly corrugated at this point in time. We're not pushing along, we're only doing 60 kilometres an hour, but it's certainly fairly rough, or roughish. We won't melt too much out of the caravan, but we'll just see how we go with this. Got 63 kilometres to our destination. 9 hectares that road trains are operating. Probably why the road's so beaten up. Keep left at all times. The road is rough as hell on the left hand side. There is some mining happening out here too, but trains ahead, travelling at 70 kilometres an hour, 24-hour operation. There it is over there, it's a mine. Miko Flying Fox Decline is in there. And now all of a sudden, the road's good. Obviously kept in good nick for the trucks. How long this will go for. And more activity happening up ahead with regard to where the trucks come and go to. We've got a little bit of a curve to the left here. But be wary of what might be coming from either way. We're heading this way towards Norseman. For those who may be confused about the wee bit, it's the royal we. Actual fact, there's no one with me. So this is all happening by me. Yours only, truly. Whatever. We have another one of those tourist sites just up the road here. it is, but I dare say we'll find out very shortly. Well, it looks to me to be just basically a it's a pullover. There is something written in there. We'll go back and have a look at it and see what it says. This is in fact the two shires, mate, the Shire of Dundas and the Shire of Clondenin. And the two plaques actually tell you a little bit about the history of the place and also what sights you can see along the way. There are quite a number on the Dundas side, and we've stopped at most of the ones on the Clondenin side. Now we're back into the low scrub country. Similar to what we went through on the Holland track. Mind you, of course, the Holland track did change, didn't it? It went from one type to another, so... Countryside from a higher little piece of ground there. We have arrived at the breakaways, Granite Woodlands Discovery Trail. Well, we're going to go in. Apparently there's a campsite here. What an amazing little area. I found my camping spot for the night. There are some people in a four-wheel drive just up the road a bit. Little toilet just over the road. And hidden just back and behind here. Picnic benches. Complete with a barbecue pit. Track leading in. It's 6:47 AM. This is what it looks like out here at the moment. 5th of January 2010. And we are heading for McDermott Rock. It's quite pretty through here. Look at all the trees. Lots of little graded patches on off the road on either side along the way where you can pull off and spend the night if you wish to. We've just come through an area where there's a couple of nickel mines, and all of a sudden the countryside really is a different type of wooded area altogether. Now apparently these trees, a particular type of eucalyptus, are rare. But rare to the point that they're married to the ground that they're in. I suppose all trees are married to the ground that they're in, but the ground that they're in is nickel producing. And these trees apparently are found predominantly in that type of area. And then within a couple of minutes, okay, there has been a fire through here at some stage, but the trees are still not heavily wooded trees, or not big trees. Now we're back in the area with these trees again, and it would appear that we're going to find more and more of this towards the east as opposed to towards the west where it was more sand plain. It's quite pleasant along here. It's amazing as you come up to where it's a bit of a creek or something, you know, they come across the road, all of a sudden you find a belt of trees. Well, it's not amazing, that's standard, but what's happening here. You pass where the water course is, and dead flat here. Well, this snuck up on us in a bit of a hurry, McDermott Rock. No warnings this time, and I wasn't watching the GPS. Let's go in and have a look. Around the bend, and they're jumping out of the ground ahead of us. Hidden by the trees at the moment is McDermott Rock. Decent sized bundy if ever I saw one. Well, the McDermott's Rock campsite is definitely a good one for people who are in camper trailers or camping it. But if you're going to turn around a 30-foot caravan or a 25-foot caravan or whatever, it's very tight in here. And there is a toilet in this particular area as well. On climbing the rock, the first thing you come across is a small rock dam. It's believed the dam was first built in the 50s. The wall was knocked down in about 2003, but the Shire have rebuilt it just to bring back the, let us know what exactly happened. It's a pretty harsh environment for a tree to be growing out of, a piece of granite rock. Well, someone started to build a cairn down below, looks like it, but geez, we're only halfway up. Meanwhile, from here, see the lake country out there, I think it's Lake Johnson. There, right at the bottom, that piece of rock. What's going on? What is it? That is Lake Johnson, or the Lake Johnson enclave. Group of rocks over there. Lakes at least. It's not hard to imagine the amount of water that would flow off of this rock and how damp it would be down there after a decent rainfall. And beyond us over there, another rocky outcrop. And yet, just to prove that it's definitely here, it's the Lands and Surveys little marker. Okay, it's back to home. Now, heading down to the lake country around Norseman. Lake Cowan Lookout, just up on top of the hill. Now running across Lake Cowan. backs up and over the hill. Pretty much an island in the middle of the lake. Over there. And as we exit the lake town, on the side of the road, welcome to Norseman, gold mining town since 1894. Here we go in, back street of Norseman. And that completes the Hyden to Norseman Road. Shortcut for people wanting to cut across between the two without having to go around through Kalgoorlie or without going down through Esperance. That road comes straight in past the centre roundabout. Shell station up here on the left hand side and the main street down on the right.